Hey, what's going on, guys? So here's what we're about to do today. I'm about to take you guys to the supermarket so we can debunk this myth, because I've been hearing this myth across the internet. I don't believe it's true. And the myth is that it is expensive to eat healthy. And the reason I don't believe it's true is because, number one, I don't believe people are disciplined enough to really do the research on how it is they can eat healthy while also saving money. You don't have to go out and eat a gourmet steak, or you don't have to go out and buy a bunch of salmon in order to eat healthy. Those are the more expensive options. There's a lot of cheaper options that are doable for the everyday person that you guys can use to eat healthy. And I'll show you guys how to do that when we go to the supermarket right now. So I'll see you guys in there. Alright guys, so the first thing we're gonna get out the way is drinks, because the only thing you really truly need is water. So let's look at the price of water. 3 for $10. 3 containers of all that water for $10. And mind you, that'll last you for way more than a week. So let's say that goes for about, this can last you for honestly like 2.5, 3 weeks maybe. But let's say for 1 week, you just get 1 container. That's about what, $3? So we'll put that down as $3. Next thing we'll tackle is breakfast. Most important meal of the day, my favorite meal of the day, but it's necessary for all of us. So we'll start with the eggs. Let's go look at the eggs real quick. Boom. $4.99. 1 meal's worth of chicken nuggets, $4.99. 1 week's worth of eggs for breakfast, $4.60. It all comes down to choices, I'm telling you. But anyways, on to the next thing. If you guys like bacon with your breakfast, you guys are gonna notice here that one of the healthiest options also happens to be one of the cheapest options. So look at this, ready? Boom. You got 21 slices, so with your breakfast, 3 slices of turkey bacon every day for a whole week. $4.99. $3.99 if you got the savings thing. You guys look at all this other bacon right here. $7.59, $6.59, $7.99. It's all about choices. It's actually more expensive to eat unhealthier when it comes to bacon. It's funny how that works, right? But anyways, so when it comes to breakfast, those eggs and the turkey bacon, those are good options. Now, let's see if you like to do omelets, right? So let's say you want to add in onions and spinach. So far, breakfast for an entire week is only coming out to about $10 so far, which is not that much for a week's worth of breakfast, guys. So anyways, let's go check that out. Yellow onions, $3.99. Definitely 1 week's worth for onions. There's no question about that. So onions, we're covered. So breakfast, I mean, you can use onions for lunch and dinner as well, but let's just say onions for the whole week, $3.99. You're good. All right, guys, so last thing we're gonna look at for breakfast is the spinach. So the spinach is not that expensive. So $3.69, definitely a week's worth. If you're only using it in your omelets and you wanna just sprinkle it in, you're covered with that. So now, a whole week's worth of breakfast has now been covered. And it's not that expensive, but we also gotta look at lunch and dinner now, because it might come out to more, it might not be crazy. We'll see. So let's go look at the chicken. All right, now, so when it comes to chicken breast, guys, so now we're looking at 14 more meals left in the week. And for each of those meals, let's say you wanna eat 2 chicken breasts per meal. And you're usually gonna be eating that with like rice and vegetables. So that's a good meal to fill you up. So this is what it looks like. $6.28, $5.84. And let's say you get 1 more of these, right? Let's say one that's like about $5 to add on to it. So now when you're looking at all those options, now you got a whole week's worth of chicken breasts, a whole week's worth for about a little bit under $15. Probably it'll come out to $13 because the smaller packages are only about $3. If you're eating 2 chicken breasts per meal, that's perfect. That's all you need. So now there's also your carbs. So let's go look at rice now. All right, some rice right here, guys. $4.99. Enough rice to last you for the week easily. Yes, it is white rice. If anyone's asking, do I eat mainly white rice? Yes, I do. Japan, one of the lowest obesity rates in the world. It's the staple of their diet. Brown rice is I don't believe that brown rice is vastly superior to white rice. I will go into the reasoning behind that in another video. But for now, do your research. It's not what you believe it to be. Trust me. So now that we've covered chicken, we've covered rice, let's go after the broccoli and green beans so you can get your vegetables with all your meals. By the way, guys, as I continue to make my point about it all coming down to choices, check this out. $10. I love those wings. I love those wings. But $10 for about 2 meals worth of chicken versus $13 for a whole week's worth. If I was to buy that chicken, that would be my problem, because that's not me making good decisions. If you want to make good decisions and you want to be disciplined and you want to save money and eat healthy, it can be done. You just have to be disciplined, and it's hard, I know. As I'm walking through these aisles right now, you have no idea how much food I see that I want to buy. It's blowing my mind right now, actually. I feel like I should probably get out of here. But the point is, make good decisions and it'll pay off in the long term. So, $1.99 for some chopped broccoli. Let's say you buy 2 of those, $4 for your vegetables for the week. So broccoli and spinach. If you're not a big vegetable eater but you want to keep it simple and cheap, those are great options to go with for the week. So, as far as dinner goes, you guys might be set with options. So now the only other thing I might want to look at for you guys is number 1, cod as a cheap fish option is really good. And number 2, we haven't really looked at fruits yet. So I want to show you guys cheap options for fruits as well, because they're not too expensive. And then then after that we'll wrap up this whole video. Alright guys, so I just came to Trader Joe's to further prove my point that this is a store where things are more expensive and they're generally healthier as well, but I'm still able to budget. So like I said, with the cod and with the apples, Norwegian cod is $7.49 and it's 4 frozen pieces of cod. So if you guys feel like I'm tired of eating chicken, I want to change it up, what else is there that's cheap? Cod is a good fish option that's healthy and cheap. I believe cod has one of the best ratios when it comes to the calorie to protein ratio. Low in calories, high in protein. Cod is amazing. Add it in. So we'll put that on the list. Cod for $7.49. And now we gotta look at apples too. By the way, you guys are gonna need lemons to marinate your chicken or your fish or whatever it is you're cooking. Lemons are amazing. $1.49. This bag right here, if you cut each lemon in half, it'll definitely last you a week. So $1.49 for that whole bag of lemons. 1 week. You're good. Bananas are very, very cheap, but you guys already knew that. So if you're a banana person, bananas are obviously good. And now for apples. Alright guys, so $5.99 for a whole week's worth of apples. A little more than that, because the bags had about 9 in them per, I think. So definitely a whole bag of apples, $5.99. Add that in. Okay, so now let's say for your chicken you need barbecue sauce. A good option or a good price range. A little over $5 for 2 things of barbecue sauce. So I think that about covers everything. And now guys, this is assuming that you guys have a lot of the basic seasonings and necessities that you guys need at home, like salt, pepper, whatever else it is you guys use to season your food. Alright guys, so after that whole shopping trip, the total for everything comes out to about $63. Now mind you, it's 63 because we added the cod to it, but the cod isn't necessary. It actually should be lower than that. It should be in about the high 50s. And also every time I added up the numbers, I also rounded up on everything. So if it was 520, I rounded up to 6. Everything was rounded up. So realistically, it's in the high 50s for a whole week's worth of healthy eating. Simple, healthy eating options. That's all you need. Now mind you, take note. I didn't buy those chicken wings. I didn't buy those chicken nuggets. I didn't buy that bacon. I didn't get any ice cream. I didn't get any sugary drinks. I didn't get any of that. It all comes down to decisions. That's all it comes down to, I promise you. I'm not here to sugarcoat anything for you guys and make you guys feel good. I'm here to give you guys the cold hard truth so you guys can just snap out of it and start to change your lives. That's what I'm here to do. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you like this video. I know you're gonna comment, so I don't even have to tell you much because I know people are gonna feel some type of way about this video. But comment anyways. Subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. I'm trying to get way more creative. I don't want to just upload those basic workout videos because I know you guys need that, but people also need to see things like this. So subscribe, stay tuned for more. I love you guys. It might be tough love, but I love you guys. Peace.